Hello everybody, this is Armageddon at 92 here, back with another Fallout 4 settlement tour video. Today we are on Red Rocket with the Minutemen. On this playthrough I have been covering micro builds, so rather than having massive amounts of settlers at one place, they're only intended for a max amount of maybe 2 or 3 people. This build has 3. So coming up to start the tour, I will walk us up to our little yard that I have for the dogs that live at the settlement. This part of the build originally wasn't going to be used. It was essentially the last thing to be built, as when I looked at it, it kind of seemed bare on that end. So this is what I've done with it. I'll take you through a wee hallway that I've created. Along working with that truck, it is a pain, I must say. So I've got a little outhouse for it, all scrapped up. This is the only way in and out of it. So, as we make our way out, I'll take you around to what was originally supposed to be the main entrance. But before I even get into that, I'll show you the entire perimeter first. I really like using the junk walls for my defense. Tried to make this side look a lot more intimidating. This little turret that we have here coming up was inspired by a fellow YouTuber called Sardeliac. Streams regularly on Fallout content. Made a little cover area for people to take cover if they're ever getting attacked. Coming around, it's just more or less all structured the same. Very well blocked up. So coming back, as you can see, I love how these walls turned out. I'm very happy with the end result. I also wasn't aware that my power supply was able to be sunk in using the fire glitch and the pillar. So coming up, I'll take you to the original, only intended entrance into the settlement. As you see, we've got a guard watching everyone who comes in and out. I love how I've just jumped up the security. Into the main entrance. I tried to put a lot of things on the shelf, but they just fell through somehow. They disappeared. Of course, only in vanilla. This is just a little storage cupboard I've created. I didn't want to have this door open for people to come in and out. Just well decorated up, and I'll take you around into their garage area. This is where the security guard lives as well and sleeps. I've got a little bed set up for her. As you can see, I had to reset the size bar, so I thought I would add that in. It took a total of 34 gamma guns to reset the size bar once it reached its limit. Those who don't know, gamma guns can also help reduce the size limit so much compared to anything else you scrap with. So as you can see, all my windows are well covered up. I have a little store sunk in using the rug glitch and the pillar.
Yeah.
I also glitched in a couple of shelves to take away them tables. Made it look like an actual storage area rather than just sitting. We'll leave everything in the building original as possible. Didn't want to scrap as much. So coming in here, this is where the shopkeeper sleeps. Just added a little coffee station, kept the original terminal, added a couple of paintings, flag, Minutemen radio. Coming around here we have her little sleeping area, fitted with table, candlelight, ashtray and a chair. Nothing too special. So as we've finished there, I'll take you out to our farming area. I had to add this second door in, as whenever I got the settlers here, they didn't know how to pass through the original first entrance. So, got a little table set up for them, their crops. I kept the original vending machines, and the chemistry station just moved in a little bit. Tried to hide the truck as much as possible, as I was building on top of it and around it, and having it looking bare looked a little stupid. So coming up, we have the little balcony viewing area for the dog yard, and the entire garden of Red Rocket. This is where, when I was overlooking the place, it felt so bare, so I needed to add something else in. That's where the dog yard idea came into effect. So coming down, if you look at my power supply, Again, this one is also sunk in down, so it's a lot lower towards the sign. Coming around now to where our farmer lives. The girl who's out doing all the crops. She lives in here. Built up this little area. She comes in, sits, watch TV, maybe listens to the radio, I don't know. Little bedroom area for her. All built up. I actually haven't seen her path here yet, so it'll be a miracle if it works. So, coming back out of her living area. I love all my fencing that I've did outside here. Very happy with the way it came out. So this is their communal area where they would eat and prepare their food, I guess. All open. I couldn't really find a place for it inside, so it looked good out here. I thought, why not? As you see, coming around here, I have sunk a concrete piece into the floor for the outside of the garage. Looking at this guard station on this side, I was so happy with the way this turned out. All junked up. Doesn't look the same whenever you come in. So I must say, doing this build has been a fair challenge. A lot of fun, but a challenge. Especially when it comes to that lorry. Anything you try to do with that lorry, it turns red. You can't place anything near it, around it. Just a miracle I got it to work. So as we make our final way out, final little look, I'd like to take the time to thank anyone who has watched this video all the way through. I really appreciate that you are taking your time to look at my content. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an awesome day. This is Armageddon at 92, signing out.